On my side, yeah.
7:20.
Always hijack, man. Always hijack. Yeah, you well, that much I know you. Yes, that's right there. Yeah, that joker right there.
She double did it, and it fucked my computer.
Come on, tell her.
I can't clock out to my square.
Okay, we're on the air, man. Let's get this thing together. We're on the air. Yeah, we streaming live right now.
Well, I wanted to make sure my phone wasn't streaming live.
Oh no, it wouldn't be streaming.
Right, later on. Maybe I'll do a quick video after.
Next week.
Oh, you got two.
This one is a one. This is my study.
We're on live, man. So I got it on as I'm listening, so you won't be able to see it. I feel like Mo. Remember Mo used to do the services? He'd be coming in, putting his thing on. You know?
This is bad fiction. Hey man, this is what we doing. Daniel 12 and
Hey, Shalom. This is 2017 Passover, and basically this is the class before the Passover. We're just going to go right into it. Give me the book of Exodus, the 12th chapter, and just start reading and break it down.
This is the book of Exodus.
Yeah, put the light on back there.
Salah, just bear with me 1 second.
And now pass me one more.
That's the one,
One in the box there.
Starting at Exodus 12 and 1.
What?
All right. So it's Alright, so we got Exodus chapter 12, and we're starting at verse 1. It says, and Yahweh spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year to you. So basically that's how you know when you know around the time of the Passover, which is around the springtime, that's when the year begins. That's the first month. And the month begins with the new moon.
It's showing?
It's not showing.
I'm not
You might put it up unlisted.
It begins with
I'm gonna I'm gonna make it listed afterwards. Yeah.
it begins with the new moon, and the new moon is the beginning of the month, not the full moon. Okay? So it says, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first of the year to you. Alright? So when the new moon comes in, that's the beginning of the year. You know, that's the first month of the year. And then from there you would take your count to set up your months, weeks, your years, so on and so forth. Because everything works
Based upon the new moon.
based upon the new moon. Everything works in conjunction with each other.
And the new moon is not the full moon.
Right, and the new moon is not the
That's
full moon.
witchcraft.
Yep. You know.
That's the warlock's new moon.
Yep. That's Nate's warlock new moon. You know, so pretty much, you know, that's everything is in conjunction. You know, there's no coincidence. I mean, there's different phases of the moon, but there's no coincidence.
If it's stuffy to y'all, you have to crack the window. I don't know how.
I'm good.
Okay, you good? I want to open up.
Yeah, so it's no coincidence that every week, for a period of 4 weeks, there's 4 different main phases of the moon. You know,
Exact phases.
exact phases. You
And
know,
four Sabbaths in the moon cycle,
that's it.
and then you have a day, day and a half. After that, then it starts all over again.
That's
So it work. Once you understand the calendar, it works out perfectly, man. Then you understand 29.5, 3 days.
Yep, that's right.
You know, you got four Sabbaths after the new moon. You got 4 Sabbaths which come in. It breaks up into what is it, 7 and 7 and 7 and 7 is 28. And then you got the new moon that comes in a day and a half after. That's why sometimes it'll come in the afternoon, sometimes it'll come in the morning, sometimes it'll come in at night.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay?
That's right. Yeah, and then see, we're keeping our calendar inside of Esau's calendar. So Esau's calendar is longer than our calendar. That's why every year there's anywhere from 10 to 11 days added to our calendar, which means every 3 years there's a whole month our calendar falls behind. And these guys are, well, you had a Passover this year on this subject.
Yeah, because you don't know how to read the calendars, man.
Yeah, and I like to use that what's the word I'm looking for? The example that Apostle Paul used. When we came out of the land of Egypt, they didn't have any calendars that you would hang up on a tree.
That's right.
You know, to count like you have today. You could put a calendar on your wall, you could see the calendar. They didn't have that back then. You had Issacharites that would actually watch for the moon and watch for the different phases of the sun and how the days went. One day ended, the other, next day began. You know, to be able to tell time. You know?
I got a precept for you. Yeah, me too. Can I read?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, Genesis, I'm going to start at 13. Genesis 1 and 13. So the evening and the morning were the third day. Then the power said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and seasons and for days and years.
Yeah, because when everything you see in the heavens, you know, the stars, the moon, the sun and all that, those are all lights. Now when the new moon comes in, it looks like it's a dark moon, but it's not a dark moon. It's just dimly lit. Right. But you can't really see it because the light is very, very dim. It diminishes. Then the light grows as the month progresses. So when you get to the second week of that month, you have what's known as the full moon. And then the light starts decreasing again towards the end of the month.
You get the scripture in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus.
It starts,
43,
43.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8 verse.
You know, so that's you know how you keep the days. You know, so all those in the heavens, they're all lights. You know, you just have the greater light, which is the sun, which is the rule the day, and the lesser light, which is the moon, the rule the night.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
The book of Ecclesiasticus 43 and beginning at 6. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times.
Yeah, for a declaration of times. See, because the moon is what sets the tone for the time. It's no coincidence that the month is named after the moon. It's no coincidence that the new moon is the first day of the month. It's the first day of the week, because the moon sets the time. That's why it says the evening and the morning were the first day, because the day starts in the evening. Like we're coming into the evening right now for the Passover. That's when the day